1. Hello everybody, and today welcome to another episode of Lego Star Wars. Today we are doing a set review on the 2025 Battle of Felucia Separatist MTT, retailing for $160. Yes, you heard that right. Look what's in front of you. Think of the $160 and think how overpriced that is. But we'll be doing the pricing and all of that ridiculous stuff later. Now, moving on to the ages. It is a 9+, set number 75435, and 976 pieces. Now, we'll start with the minifigures. Let's move away this box. Starting with Ayla Sakura. The minifigure itself is great, but the color of the lips are just wrong. It's like they're pink, not salmon. It's like weird. The lightsaber, not really much to be said about that. Other than that, it has great detailing throughout the back as well. And yes, it is good. Now, second minifigure, Commander Lai. I have heard infinite complaints about this minifigure. I think overall it's cool. Not accurate, but cool. Yes, he's really cool, and they have this new, not cloth waist rank podron, which is a really nice touch, but he has 3 pouches on the front. The color's wrong, all that. So many complaints about him, but he's just a cool minifigure. It's like, he's not accurate one. If you want accurate, get a custom. This guy's not accurate, but if you want a really cool one, then get him. Now moving on to the Battle Droid driver. Obviously, there's really nothing to say about this since it's been around for 20+ years. So, yeah. Moving on to the Battle Droids. They're the same since they've also been around for 25+ years. The Commando Droids. Those we have some complaints to file about. I think a few things are wrong about them. Number 1, you see that little silver line on the face? That is not supposed to be like that. It has little curves at the end. It makes them look like he has a smiley face. No, cut the curves off, Lego. Really? And also, their color is wrong. It's supposed to be brown. Look in the Clone Wars. Watch the episode with Heavy and the base. You will see they are clearly brown. And also, something else. That little black line above their head, what is that about? And also, they're way too tall. And if you watch the Clone Wars, they're yes, the battle droids are 6'4", whatever, but these guys aren't 7 feet tall. They're just as tall as the battle droids. Why are they a whole head taller? Anyway, blasters, standard, all of that. Now we'll move the minifigures aside and start with the real thing. The MTT itself is pretty great, but $160, fat chance. And first, we'll be starting with the features. A lot of flaps, I've got to say. It's one of those sets where it's if you look at this, normal, then, and, yeah, just totally a monstrosity if you open all the flaps. Okay, now we'll be looking inside of the MTT and seeing the play features after I get these flaps back in, because, yeah, otherwise it's creepy. First, if we zoom in here on this little barrel, which looks pretty ordinary, right? This piece has to pop back on. It's a little flimsy here, but it's still a good detailing, I guess, but not that detailed on that. But anyway, moving on to this little barrel. Zoom in. Don't zoom in, zoom out. And then moving on to, and if you turn it counterclockwise, the battle droids would normally come out. Notice how there are only 6? Why? It's I think Lego got it wrong with these one rack. It's there is an easy modification. Just move the middle one to the side and add another one on both sides, and then you have 8. But still, add another rack of 8, and it's more accurate and better. And now, moving on, well, if you turn it clockwise, it goes in, obviously. And now we're moving on to the stud shooters. As usual, I don't know why they put them there, because they sort of look ugly. The snot bricks how they look sort of like weird and off, like when they're poking out of something, if it's not supposed to be like that. Same here. It's not supposed to be like this. It's like, it's sticking out. And also, I don't know why Lego ever made stud shooters. You can lose your studs in 0.5 seconds with that and that. We're moving on to the stickers and printing. I'm sorry to say that the printing for this Lego is sad. However, there is one great piece of printing. This big MTT thingy on the front. I don't really know what it's called, but anyway. And we have it. It's great printing. I feel like the only reason Lego printed it, though, was not to save money. It costs more. But I feel like they realized that if you put a sticker on, it won't work. But anyways, all the other details are stickers, the little droid eyes on the front, separatist symbols on the sides. Yeah, and even the little, if you zoom in here, you have to sort of get to an angle. Even the control pad, it's a sticker. Zoom out and see the rest of it. Yeah, and the cannons. I found that something really annoying about these is that they do this. It's like, why does it move? It's supposed to stay like this. And also, see this here? If you clip the top like this, it's good. But if you accidentally put it in the middle like this, so easy to take off. Just falls off immediately. And one of the reasons I don't think Lego made 8 is because it's hard to access the droids. Like, one of them is right here. So, like, the cannons are sort of blocking it. So, like, you have to, like, take these off to, like, get it, which is sort of annoying. Anyway, now we'll be looking inside the flaps for a closer view. This side, it's obviously the same on the other side, so close it up. I feel like, actually, no, that area is more like a maintenance area, but I feel like they could have, like, you know how Lego always uses, I feel like the reason they use different colors inside is because pieces don't sell a lot, but, like, I feel like this is, like, a maintenance shaft, so, like, make it look less sort of cringe. It's, like, red. Come on. Now, let's close it. These flaps, I feel like, are pretty flimsy. Like, you can, like, break it in, like, half, and they're not that thick. And it's the same on the other side with the shaft. But, however, these are the absolute opposite. They're, like, 3 layers, excellent detailing, really thick, very sturdy. And you can see in there, that would be a blaster rack, which I'm not sure why Lego did that. And same on the other side. Moving on to this part. It slides nicely like that, and you can fit your snap inside of there that it comes with. Put your commando droid, battle droid on it, and closing that up. Now we're focusing on the MTT's cannons. Notice how in the MTTs, the cannons are usually like this long. Maybe not that long, like this long. But still, they're so stubby. Like, come on here, guys. And also, this cannons are just so ugly. And also, the flaps inside of here, I think are a nice touch, but they're not actually that useful. Like, you can't put the droid. It's like, if you're trying to put him in there, you have to take the top off. It's like, the top would have been enough. And it's just like, the flaps are fine. I guess it's cool to see on the inside, but yeah. Also, this on the back, it has its own, if you look in here, it has like its own little mechanism, which I have no understanding for. It's so weird. Anyway, we'll be moving on now to the pricing. The moment you've all been waiting for. Yes, $160. You've heard me right the first 2 times. $160 for this, and it doesn't even come with the podium, by the way, if you haven't figured that out, which is pretty obvious. I just made it because all the minifigures wouldn't stand on the carpet, but yeah. But seriously, just minifigures in this. $160. That's 976 pieces. Yes, it comes with plenty of minifigures, but remember the second original MTT, how glorious it was? This one's pretty small compared to it, but I feel like it's a good size for modern day. We don't really have, like, the room if you've bought enough Legos. But the original MTT is, like, this big, and it fits 20. Yes, it came with 20. Like, not 10 droids. Come on here, guys. We can do better. And also, again, it fits 6. Ridiculous. And pricing. Yes, $160. I feel like this set alone, this chunk of plastic, is worth $100. These I think, are pretty good, fairly okay minifigures. I feel like you can, but here's the good thing about them is that, like, in normal, if you tried to buy all of these separately, or like even in one group like this, it would cost you about $70, which is crazy. So yeah. But I feel like all of these are worth like $20, $30 the added price. So if you tack that up, it's about $125 worth. So yeah, $160, definitely not like Lego. You're crazy pricing. But however, in our previous video of the V19 Torrent, they didn't price it so crazy, which was good. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe.